I recommend y'all go release all that trauma. Yes, trauma ain't just, oh, I got a head injury. That's trauma. No, trauma is like you have trauma within, like all those experiences you've been through. Those, you know, you can have trauma in many different ways. Trauma can be as little as trauma can be as little as remembering when someone in like third grade like called you a loser. Like that's trauma. Like trauma can be something as little as someone in third grade calling you a loser, and then you just remember that for like the rest of your life. Or some trauma can be as big as losing a family member. You know, trauma is really, it can go deep. But trauma, no matter how big trauma is, it always affects you, and you always got to clear it out. So I recommend you spend at least, right, it's a good while to release some traumas. I've been working on releasing my traumas for I'd say a good 3 months, and I still haven't released all. So hey, I really don't know, because I'm not going to say how long it takes when I haven't even finished. But some steps I do is, like I said, meditating, just sit in that room and really find yourself and like think like, okay, how am I going to do this? Like, why did this, think of that, and then like, you can even close your eyes and just think like, you're going to have to go back into the dark. Like I forgot who said this, but it's a quote. It's like, in order to go into the light, you have to go through the dark first. So, you're going to have to, one thing you can do is close your eyes and just remember, like, anything that you have built up, like whether it's a family member dying, or, like I said, little as someone in third grade calling you a loser. Like, just remember that feeling, and remember, like, ask yourself, why was I feeling that? Why was I feeling that? Like, really, like, go in and be like, okay, someone in third grade called me a loser. Why has this stuck with me? This was in third grade. Like, why has this stuck with me for the rest of my life? Like, what does that say about me now? Like, to say that someone in third grade called me a loser, it means nothing, but like, I still feel it. Like, like, just really get into it and like feel like, try and understand why it is that something as little as someone calling you a loser can affect you. And like, trust me, like, I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm not sensitive. All right, I'm not gonna say that. But when I was younger, I guess I can kind of attest to this, because when I was younger, like, I was a very sensitive person. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that I was a very sensitive person. Like someone could say something about me, I would start crying. But it's like you gotta really like check yourself as a kid and like, go through all that stuff. Because trust me, everybody has traumas. Like, everybody, like I said, some may have traumas that are bigger than other people, and some may have smaller that, really, traumas aren't really a size. Because like I said, something as little as someone calling you a loser can affect the whole grown person, bro. Like, something as little as someone calling you a loser in elementary school, it just stuck with you, and like that, those words like stuck with you, and it's like, oh, bro, I really can't do anything with my life, bro. Like, like, just really clear it out. Like, just try and clear and get your mind right, and be like, just try and understand why I went through this. Try and find because trust me, even out of all the hard experiences in life, bro, you can always learn something from it. And that don't mean you just because you can learn something from it, you're gonna be like, oh, yep, I'm good now. Like, no, like, but just try and think like, okay, what can I take out of this situation? Because trust me, any situation, you can take something out of it. You can take something out of it, whether it can be like it's something out of a loser. Like, you can take out and try and self-reflect, like why is it, like, what does that say about me that stuck with me? Like, you gotta, in that, like I said, those trauma, like like when you go through traumatic events, it like brings out the real in you. Like, you can act like this all you want, but when you like go in those traumas, or you go back to those traumatic moments, and you realize, like, look back, like, you realize, like, that's you. Like that brought out the real in you. But yeah, y'all be sure to work on y'all traumas, bro. Like I said, it can be little. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I won't share one personally. Look, bro, I gave my dog away when I was 13 years old, and I only had this dog for like 1.5 years, bro. Cute dog, bro. He loved me. It was like my best friend, you know. Unfortunately, you know, me and my family, we didn't know much about dogs, and I was a 13-year-old, so I was 12. I don't know how old I was. I was either 12 or 11. But me and my family, we had rushed into trying to get a dog. We got a Jack Russell, and if you know anything about dogs, you know that Jack Russells, they're energetic, you know. And I guess, it still affects me a little, because like sometimes I'll just be thinking, like, I'll be like, dang, I miss Duke, because Duke was the dog's name. But it's just like, I learned so much about dogs, like, especially Jack Russells. Like, that's one thing I could take away from it. Like, and though I might miss Duke, and I might be like, bro, I miss seeing cute dog, bro. Like I said, cute dog. But though I might be like, bro, I miss Duke, bro. I'm not gonna let that experience of us having to rehome Duke affect my experience with dogs, though. That's another thing I forgot to say. Traumas also can affect, like, how, like, your experiences with events, like say for instance, you started driving. The first time you drove, bro, you got in a car accident, bro. And sometimes you can identify with that car accident and be like, oh no, I'm never driving again, bro. I got into an accident, I'm alright. Like no, bro. You cannot identify those traumatic experiences and never want to try again. Because I think that how you gonna learn to drive if you base that one time where you got in a car crash, even if it was your first time, and say, bro, I'm never gonna drive again, bro. Can't do that. But like I said, with the whole Duke thing, like, I learned so much about dogs. I know whenever I get a dog, because I probably didn't get a dog when I'm older, like, I'm gonna look back at Duke and be like, okay, what did I do with Duke that was such a mistake? Because really nothing's a mistake. It was meant for my relationship with Duke to only last like a year and a half. But what can I learn from that, you know? But I don't want to stretch this out too long. I might make a video, another like part 2 on this or something. But I hope y'all took something. I hope y'all can apply something from this video. You know, I appreciate y'all. You know, I saw the first vid. Hey, I got 33 views on it. Some people like 33 views ain't nothing. Like, we all gotta start somewhere. I'm grateful for all those 33 viewers. I gained some subscribers. Hey, I'm grateful. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all rocking with me. If y'all not, I rock with me. But hey, appreciate y'all. Samir, y'all have a good one. I'm out.